Hello everyone, my name is Mike Dolges. I was recently hired this past school year at Indiana Area School District to teach middle school technology education to grades 6 through 8. Previously, I had taught for 15 years at Admiral Perry Vocational Technical School where I taught engineering technology. The program I used to teach at Admiral Perry incorporated CNC technology, robotics, 3D design, and manufacturing principles. We were highly successful in a STEM-based combat robotics program known as BOTS IQ. As a lifelong learner, I chose to pursue the STEM endorsement program to better my understanding of STEM education, and I hope to enhance the technology education programs at Indiana School District. My life outside of school is primarily focused on my family. I enjoy spending time with my wife Michelle and our two sons, Luke and Landon, who are 7 and 4 years old. My personal hobbies include hunting, fishing, and fast cars. Looking at the similarities, I found that parts 2 and 3 from GupTA were very similar to strategy 3 and 4 from the text. According to GupTA, in parts 2 and 3, students first discuss their methodology with the group. Then each student fills out a self-correction sheet, listing what they already knew and what they had learned from the group discussion. Students are receiving feedback from their peers. Similarly, in strategy number 3 from Assessment for Learning, students can receive descriptive peer feedback. In addition, strategy number 4 transfers the ownership of learning to the student. Strategy 4 teaches students to self-assess and to provide their own feedback. In essence, this is a self-correcting strategy similar to Part 2 and 3 from Assessment as Learning. Part 6 of GupTA's model has students give an oral presentation on their methodologies. This reminds me of strategy number 7, in which students reflect on and share their learning progress. Both systems of assessment contribute to a learning culture in the classroom and help students set goal orientations. Looking now at some of the differences. One of the key elements of the first strategy of Assessment for Learning is to provide clear targets or goals at the outset of instruction. This is a challenge for the 6-part Assessment as Learning model. GupTA states on page 45 that one of the challenges is communicating learning objectives clearly so that students come prepared for these assessments without giving out too much information. The 7 strategies of Assessment for Learning model seems to include more descriptive teacher feedback, while GupTA's model includes more peer-student feedback. Additionally, the Assessment for Learning strategies seems to offer more of an opportunity for teachers to gather data and design instruction to meet student learning needs prior to the graded event as outlined in strategies 5 and 6. GupTA's system appears to be more summative in nature since it is a graded event rather than the formative style of the Assessment for Learning system. Now for my pedagogical philosophy. I believe I utilize some elements from both assessment models in my classroom. However, the 7 strategies of Assessment for Learning fits my philosophy of teaching and learning the best. As a technology education instructor, I utilize the engineering design process much to guide my instruction and curriculum. The engineering design process, I believe, aligns itself well with many of the 7 strategies. The design process clearly identifies a goal or objective, it promotes self-assessment and revision, and it also allows for student sharing and peer feedback. I am not utilizing all of the 7 strategies to their full potential, and I hope to learn how to incorporate these into my teaching pedagogy. Thank you for watching, and I am looking forward to working with all of you.